Hello again. So, sitting silently by the fireplace. While we were at the hospital, we were there for about a week. We went in because she had difficulty breathing and there was fluid building up in her chest cavity. And every night she would want to go for a walk, and as time went on, going for a walk became harder and harder. So we went in a wheelchair, I started wheeling her around, and we would go all over the hospital. And it was at night that she wanted to do this. And every time we got to the lobby where there is this huge, beautiful linear fireplace, every time we got to the lobby, she's like, "Oh, the fireplace." And the fireplace will turn off. It was on a timer. Every single night. And after she was discharged from the hospital, we had to go back a week later to drain more fluid from her lungs. And that's when there was no doubt that we were in the last days, because when they drained the fluid, I could see if she was a phone, you could see the battery just completely empty out. And the nurses were trying to give her encouragement. And at this point, Lydia was so accepting of her fate. And she's like, "It's okay, I'm going to die, it's okay." And the nurses are crying, I'm crying. But she was so aware, which was the strangest feeling. Still, I can't comprehend it. And so she went on her wheelchair again, and we're going out to the parking, and she said, "Let's go for a coffee." I said, "Okay, perfect." So we went to the Starbucks at the hospital lobby. We got the coffees, and just as we wheel out, the fireplace turned on. I go, "Okay, look, they turned on the fireplace just for you." And she said, "Okay, let's go." And we went to the fireplace, and we just sat there, just drinking our coffees, looking at each other, looking at the fireplace. And shortly after she passed, I started thinking about all these moments. Oh, I could have said something. I could have done this, I could have done that. And that moment stuck with me. We said nothing to each other. And I talked to Carol about this, and Carol says sometimes silence is more important than words. And now that I think back, I still wouldn't know what to say. And that's when I realized I was trying to make that about myself. Like, what could I do so that I don't feel guilty? What could I do so that I will have more memories? When in fact, all that was needed at that moment was for her to enjoy the fireplace. That's it. It was countless times where we walked by the fireplace and it would turn off. All that she needed at that moment was the fireplace on, having a coffee next to me, with each other, and that's it. And what was I going to say? What do you think it's going to be like? Are you going to come tickle my toes when I'm sleeping? Whatever. Like, what am I going to say? She doesn't have the answers. I don't have the answers. What am I going to do? Oh, what do you want to watch tonight? No. That was... Sometimes silence is more powerful and more important than words can ever be. That moment was for her to enjoy the fireplace. That's it. So if you start thinking about, like, what could you have said, what could you have done, sometimes nothing is the right answer. I hope this helps. Until the next one.